Hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. I've been working on Sonya for the Do It All series. Also, I haven't been making videos this week just because I felt like garbage, but I'm on the upswing. We're feeling better today. But as I said, I've been playing Sonya and I've been going for her sustained build because the purpose of the Do It All series is to be able to do anything around the map. Solo lane, go up, take mercenary camps whenever you want to, and be a monster in team fights. So the first episode we did Illidan. I'll link that at the end of this one. But it's not been going so well on Sonya. I've lost all 3 practice games I've tried to build in. One of them was a 41-minute Braxis holdout game that I tweeted about the other day. So let's just say I'm either a really bad Sonya player or I just can't do it all with her. So instead, we're gonna go for an assassin Sonya today, and we're gonna burst down the squishiest target I can find in every single team fight. That's the plan anyway. That's the plan.
My blades are yours.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves in the battlefield of eternity. The friendly team: Amazing Daniel, Cassia, Karazim, and Genji. Myself is Sonya, obviously. The enemy team: Nova, Ragnaros, Matthew, Lily, and Zarya. So, I can solo if you want to push as. Okay, alright, let's go. We're taking this solo lane. At level 1, we do go for War Paint still. Basic attacks heal us. Basically, every time we auto-attack, we're going to be healed for 30% of the damage that we deal, adds to our sustain in lane. The other way that we add sustain in lane is with Whirlwind. So we're going to spin in a circle. Hello. We're going to spin in a circle, and then every time we damage someone while we are spinning, we then heal for a portion of... Oh, we missed our spear. We then heal for a portion of that damage dealt. I'm still not sure which one actually heals for more. I probably should have figured that out in the course of the last 3 games. Like, is it better for me to just auto-attack, or is it better for me to just go in? I know that if there's a wave of minions around, that's probably in my best interest to hit those, but aside from that, I'm just not really sure. That's unfortunate. So as you can see, I'm not the best Sonya that the world's ever seen. I also feel like Genji could be doing more work down in the bottom lane, and I could just hunker up under the buildings, you know? I know it would be a 2v1 in that particular instance, but at least that's a 2v1 where I'm taking attention away from the bottom lane so they could push more. But also, that being said, it's not like Genji has a ton of wave clear or anything, so maybe this is fine. Malthael is missing from top. Now let's get some damage in here. Let's land our spear. So this is the Spear of the Ancient. It is a very good way of generating fury, which we use to fund our W and E abilities. It's a straight line skill shot. If it impacts an enemy target, we then get pulled into them, and we could deal quite a bit of damage, actually. It's pretty good. Our W ability is called Seismic Slam, and this is a point-and-click ability that does a little bit of AoE behind the impact target. So, basically, we can go in with the spear and then hit our W for some pretty decent burst damage, and we want to throw in an auto-attack in there as well. Malthael is on the boss already. Our team is still kind of trading in the bottom lane. So I'm just going to ignore that and start hitting this thing so we are at least somewhat close in this race. Our E ability is Whirlwind. That's the spin in a circle thing. And again, we have Fury as a resource, not mana, not energy. So we have to either auto-attack things to get that Fury or land our spear on stuff to get that Fury. I'm not very good with spear, but I gotta get better because a lot of our build is gonna be based around that. Now, I do think we out-siege this enemy team if we were all actually focusing on the objective, but as you can see, our team's kind of spread out all over the map right now, so we're not gonna be winning any races anytime soon unless we group up a little bit more. Like, just the laser from Azmodan, I think, can out-DPS most of the enemy team. But that's fine, we don't win that race. I'm just gonna move back up to top lane, use our spear, and start to push this out a little bit. So we have the basis for what we need to be a good solo laner. We got good health, we have like max health, we have good sustain from healing with 2 different sources of doing that with. The only problem is we don't have a lot of escape, but I may just have to make that work. We are going to go for focused attack here, which is going to give us a critical hit every 10 seconds whenever we impact an enemy hero with it. I'm gonna ping for some assistance, so whenever they're done over there, they can come up here. Yeah, I'm not trying to die. I'm not trying to die. Genji just kind of walked in on all that. It was 2v4, and he fully fucking committed. This is how all of my games have been going, by the way. People just way overcommitting to everything. Sometimes that the quote-unquote people is just me overcommitting to everything, just for the record. It's really hard to, for me anyway, to draw the line on what I can and cannot live through as Sonya, but we did some pretty good damage to their Lily there, taking her out of the fight. We need to make sure we don't get sniped by Nova. I'm having a really hard time seeing Nova on these graphic settings. I can definitely see why people play this game on low graphics. I could definitely see it. But hey, I'm not the one with the highest deaths, so we're doing good, right? That's a decoy, I hope, anyway. Wow, he just goes in. I wonder if he knows that Zarya has one of the fastest auto attacks in the whole game, and he could do a ton of reflect damage into her. But then again, she could just eat that damage. Yeah, who am I to say? Who am I to say? We should just be able to spin here and live through all of this just fine. Not too worried about that. What is Zarya's build? Oh, I just fed her a bunch of energy. Ugh. She going Q? No, she's going for that energy thing. Alright, I'm gonna get this camp. Even with a damage-focused build, we're still able to move in here and get a lot of camps just because of our level 1 talent and the innate heal on spin. So we don't need to spec a certain way in order to get mercenary camps. We could just go get them. Now, the friendly team being there to help out is certainly, I mean, I like that. Go right ahead. But we didn't need it. We're going to go for Poison Spear at level 7. This is going to cause a 6-second damage over time effect whenever we land our spear on an enemy hero, or is it all the time? No, just whenever we land it. So we do some extra damage over time. Our team is still not coming to siege this. Defend, so we have to defend. I'm not sure why we're so, why we're so averted from the objective, but, you know, we is. It looks like the enemy team is still trading in lane as well. Maybe we can get some good damage out here on Lily. Unfortunately, I am blinded, so we're just going to back up a little bit. Stay next to our Karazim. Hopefully get some healing. Malthiel was trying to engage. He is going to get the shield from Zarya. I'm trying to wait to deal some damage. Here we go. Ripping into Zarya now. We won't be able to take her down, but that's a pretty nice dunk, and that will be able to do the job. And now we'll just spin in that minion wave to try to get a little bit of our health back. Looks like Karazim is out of mana. I'm going to go ahead and Sippy Cup 2. Just fortify our health reserves. There's Nova right there. Snipe already been used. Let's just go ahead and spin on top of this. Got a little too far away from our healer, I think, but... Oh, I really thought that was going to be the kill. I really did. I was trying to spin to get some health back there, but I waited just a little bit too long. Nova was able to land that snipe. Is she going Snipe Master? Yes, she is. So her damage could be pretty formidable. And let's just say we don't have a lot of mobility to dodge that damage. They still have someone on the objective. I guess we're just not doing them. I guess we're just not. I mean, Malthiel's just kind of ripping into that.
This way.
All right, Cassia bead. So she's following me back in. I think it's a little too late, though. We just lost our Genji. I'm just going to head up to the top lane. Try to soak to 10. Oh, Genji's having a hard game. 10 fucking deaths already. 10 deaths in 7 minutes. That's a hard game. That's like the definition. Only Zarya and Nova showing in the bottom lane, so I do need to be careful. We'll just hit that building a little bit and start to back up. There was someone else in the bush there. We can just go ahead and spin and we should be fine. Do it. Jump. Oh, no! I can't heal! No! Oh, well, just to finish off the... Did she hit me? She did, with an auto attack. Oh, Nova, you assassin, you. Let's see if Genji dies. You know, normally I would be mad, but it's like... Every single one of my Sonya games has gone like this. Every single one. So it's just like, this is just what I expect. We just don't do the objective. We have a guy that's just feeding like a motherfucker the whole game. And then I'm over here trying to be Sonya, a character I'm not good at in the first place. Look at that wave clear though. Oh yeah, it's some good wave clear. He's upset because it's a triple tap Nova. At least that's how you shit, I wanted to just ask him, you mad, bro? You mad it's a triple tap Nova? But there's no good way of saying that. Alright, team. I'm going in. I'm gonna kill Lily. I'm gonna kill Zarya. Did everything I could. Come on, Genji. Yes! We did it. Alright, I'm gonna back up. There's no reason to continue chasing that. We did our thing. Genji got away without dying? See, it was a good trade. It was good. Okay. So I'm gonna get this camp. Again, we can use our spear for some more damage. We could use it for more fury. And then we're just gonna keep spinning to keep our sustain high. Nice and easy. Nice and easy, team. So, once this is all said and done, like at level 20, when we leap in with our heroic ability that we picked up, we're looking at about 2,500 burst damage right away. And then if we can continue to stick to that target and trade, we're looking obviously at a lot more on top of that. So if we can get our team coordinated, we're going to be in a pretty decent spot here. Leap is up in just a few moments. We're going to go ahead and charge in on the Malthael, start spinning on top of him, trying to stay alive. Here we go. Leap is used. Sonya taken down. Zarya taken down. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this camp as well. I know the objective's up. Go to the objective. But I just want to grab this so we can have some type of map pressure for when we lose the objective, because no one is still going to the fucking objective. Not a single person on the team going to the objective. Oh my god. Okay, let's just hit this and then I'm going. Okay. We are going to go for Mystical Spear here. This simply allows us to be able to escape things a little bit easier without using our leap to do that. Essentially, even if our spear does not contact something, which I think is part of the description that I missed early on, even if our spear doesn't come into contact with an enemy, we can still have it pull us away. Genji died again, 7 in 11 minutes. I thought he was gonna maintain a 1 death per minute ratio. Like, I really thought it was going that way. So Zarya's shield already used, Expulsion Zone already used, and Jug of 1,000 Cups already used. So now's the time we want to engage pretty hard. We'll go ahead and leap on that Nova, but now unfortunately we're in a bit of a predicament. Gonna head back over to our healer. Unfortunately, Karazim did not go for Palm, so we are gonna be taken down here. And it looks like we're gonna lose our Genji again! Oh, I wish he had Palm. What's the rest of his build? Is he just damage? Yeah. So, I mean, at least we got a lot of dive. That's a thing. That's a thing. Can someone do the math? Now, this is not me being salty. This is purely scientific interest. Has Genji been dead in this game longer than he's been alive? With that ratio. I know death timers at this point in the game are pretty low. So, I mean, I don't possess the intellect to do that kind of math. And I'm not ragging on him here. This is purely for scientific interest. Looks like half the enemy team is defending. We might be able to get in here and finish this race in time. Malthael is on their objective. So let's go ahead and come in on Lily here. We're going to be able to burst her down very, very quickly. And instead of chasing after Zarya, I am going to try to focus my damage on top of the Immortal. And it looks like for the first time, we get an objective of our own. Leap is off cooldown, and I'm looking to use it on Ragnaros here. And just look at that burst damage. That's some pretty sizable burst damage there. Ragnaros, not a very squishy target at this point in the game. Genji going in with the Dragon Blade. Will he be successful? With our help, he could be. Come on, Genji. Get in there. Come on, get. Okay, that's fine. All right, let it go, Genji. Let it go. Leap actually has a pretty short cooldown when you're trying to use it all the time. What is it, a minute? 70 seconds. 70 seconds. Not bad at all. We are going to go for Nerves of Steel at this point in the game. No matter what build you're doing on Sonya, you're going to be squishy, and you're going to need Nerves of Steel to help keep you alive. It simply gives you a shield for 30% of your maximum health, so you can pop Nerves of Steel and then start to spin on top of your enemies to deal a pretty decent amount of damage and to sustain yourself through a little bit of their damage output. We're going to go ahead and use our spear just to disengage there. And we're not in range for him to jump to us, so we should be fine. But the Immortal is going to push up to the tier 2 wall. It is going to break the wall down as well, which is always good. And I am going to get this mercenary camp. Again, the point of the Do It All series was just to find a character that could do this whenever they want to. Which is, I mean, that's good. I like that. I like not having to rely on other people to get map pressure. Okay. So that's been taken. I'm going to head down to the bottom lane and take that. We know the enemy team's not in the bottom lane because they would have cleaned up that mercenary camp. So hopefully we can do this relatively quickly. I'm just going to spin on top of this. Go ahead and spear that one just to get a little bit of fury. Now the reason I didn't go for follow through, I do think follow through would be a bit more sustained damage. But Poison Spear is just kind of damage I can sit there and then forget it and kind of walk away. I don't have to stay engaged in the fight, so it's kind of like my backup plan. Whereas if you go follow through, you are 100%, you have to go in to get value out of that talent. But with Ancient Spear, I could just kind of hit the spear and then walk away and hope for the best. So this is the real Nova here. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to win that trade, so we're just going to start backing up. They're pinging like they want to go. Oh, Genji wants to go in. I mean, I'll jump in on Ragnaros. Dragon Blade was used, so we'll go ahead and do our stun combo, and that's a dead Ragnaros right there, boys! We'll go ahead and use our Nerves of Steel here. Nova is not in stealth. She is going to go ahead and deplete that shield pretty quickly, though. We'll try to... I'm blocking it. I'm blocking it for you, Genji. You gotta get out of here, though. Oh, my God. These team fights. he still died to Matthew. Oh, man. Oh, man. And it's like, yo, you die a lot. What's going on with that? I mean, I feel like I die a lot too. Alright, okay. I am gonna join our Cassia as soon as I can. Unfortunately, they are quite ahead when we're up. So we need to defend. If we even have time to do that. Looks like Cassia's running into a bit of trouble with their Nova. Now, if I do find Nova without a Lily Blind next to her or Zarya Shield next to her, we can do a lot of damage to her. I don't feel it's necessary to use our full combo here, so we'll just go in with the spear. Unfortunately, they are going to win this race by a considerable margin, and we staggered our deaths once again, so we will not have our Cassia up ready to assist us. But we should be able to defend. I mean, it's going to push the bottom lane. You know, I said I was feeling sick. My voice is already starting to go out, and it's just the first video. Just the first time I've talked today at all, actually. All right, we'll hit Malthael a little bit. Let's go maybe help our Genji. I don't know. I'm torn on what I actually want to be doing. I think our best bet is to just D up and wait for Cassia to come back. We could try to deal a little bit of damage to him, but of course he's super tanky when his Reaper of Souls thing is up. So it looks like we're just full-on disengaging. I'll go ahead and pop my shield just to be on the safe side. Come on, Genji, run! Man, that siege is crazy. So the whole team is backed up to walk with Genji into the base to make sure he didn't die. I appreciate that solidarity. We do need to defend this now, though. This is becoming quite the problem. Zarya pretty low on health. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and do this. Oh my God, it's not going to secure a kill, is it? There we go. We got Zarya, and I'm just going to run away from this dude before he starts to deal too much damage to me. He's going to deal some damage over time, but not that big of a deal. Genji, unfortunately, lost his life as he dove in. Who could have seen that coming? Ouch! Damn! What the fuck? Oh, that hurt. It hurt so much. All right, we're chilling. It's not going to get too much further than that, so we're okay. We actually have a decent push up top, but this minion wave's starting to build up, so I don't think it's going to go too much further. Leap is up in 26 seconds. I want to use it. Now, unfortunately, I mean, the enemy team does have those Zarya shields. The enemy team does have Lily Blind, so that does negate some of my burst damage. That's also an advantage to having the Poison Spear instead of follow through. Just let it go. Because, well, she can't stop follow through. Lily's Blind, or excuse me, Lily's Blind can't stop the Poison Spear, but it can stop the follow through. I'm just gonna go ahead and try to get some map pressure up top, get that wave pushing in some more. We do need to save our spear just in case for a disengage here, but I'm just gonna spin on top of this. We are gonna go for Ignore Pain at level 20. Again, this is kind of mandatory for Sonya just because she's so squishy. And Ignore Pain is simply going to give us 75 armor, pure armor. That's physical and magical. All right, let's use the spear and get the fuck out of here. For 4 seconds. So we take 75% less damage, so we want to use this right as we start to take damage from an enemy team. And should allow us to live through it. Unfortunately, Ragnaros and Zarya are going to clean up that camp pretty much immediately. And we do see Nova in the top lane now, though, so that was some useful information. If we can get Azmodan in here to laser the objective, we're going to be in a pretty good position. Like, everyone's alive, we're ready to go. The objective's going to be right here. Like, we're poised and ready. We just need everybody on it. Attack. Let's see. Can we... oh, I forgot about Ignore Pain because I'm bad. Oh, we gotta leap away. Oh, God. I should have used Ignore Pain immediately. But I didn't, and now our whole team has been taken down. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. You know, Malthael got nerfed. He got fucked. Hey, Genji! The hero. Hey, Genji! He got fucking nerfed. I think the main source of his damage comes from this one here. Memento Mori! And that got nerfed too, look at that. It used to be 100%, now it's only 80. Oh, you lasered that thing! You did it! Yeah! Fuck yeah! That thing didn't know what hit it! God. Look at his damage. He has dedicated healer and Zarya shields. Whereas we have an assassin. To keep me alive. Granted, for a damage build, Karazin, that's actually some pretty good healing numbers. Would I prefer an actual healer? Yes. Yes, I would have. Abso-fucking-lutely. Any day of the week. Alright. So, we need to back up. Obviously. Just back it up a little bit. Bottom lane's in a little bit of trouble right now as well. This is a full-fledged immortal about to be pushing in on us. So we do need to... Here, I'm going to clean this up really quick. Alright. Do we want to sippy now? We might... I'm going to. Just get that health regen coming early. That's a decoy of Nova. The real one's over here. Just trying to look for an opening. Apparently Genji saw one. Let's get Ragnaros out of this building as soon as possible. Dealt as much damage as I think I could have there. I think that's a triple tap reset. Let's just get back in the base, try to stay alive. Nope! Nope, it's over. So there's no way. We can't kill that immortal at this rate. Ugh. Jesus. Jesus! So this is how every single one of my Sonya games have gone. If you guys have any tips for how to play Sonya, I would appreciate it. Hey, I took Mercenary. Woo! Yeah! Yeah! Again, the build I used today was meant to assassinate someone by leaping in on top of them and dealing as much damage as possible. Unfortunately, they had a ton of ways to shut that down. Damage resistance on his ult, blinds, and Jug of 1000 fuck yous, which I could have interrupted with Leap. And Zarya shields. Ugh, man. So, War Paint, Focus Attack, Poison Spear, Leap, Mystical Spear, Nerves of Steel, and Ignore Pain. Not the sustained build that you see a lot of Sonya's doing. It was meant to just kill someone, and clearly didn't work that well. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know why I suck dick on Sonya, because I always have, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't get it. Okay, bye.